Hello everyone, today we're going to be creating a game using ChatGPT with no code written in this video. So all the code used in this video will be provided in the description below. So I've already set up this simple scene with the character movement applied. If you want to look at the video of how I created this script, please check out my last video. The link will be provided in the description, or you can see in the top right corner of this video. So now let's get started. I'm going to be creating a 3D object sphere, and I'm going to be calling it enemy. And I'm going to reset the position of the enemy and reposition and rescale as I proceed. I'm going to be changing the material. All the assets used in this video will be linked in the description below. Change it to orange. And now let's ask ChatGPT to create a script that will destroy our player when the player collides with our enemy. Let's go to ChatGPT and ask, please create a C# script of a enemy if that enemy collides with the player should disappear. After ChatGPT had created the code, we need to copy code and go to Unity. We need to click on our player and make sure the tag has been applied to player. If this step has been missed, the script will not work. Now let's go to our enemy. Let's first create a script in our C# script folder. Create C# script called as enemy. And now let's let's first apply our enemy script to our enemy. After the script has been applied, let's open our enemy script. Then let's select up to using Unity Engine and paste the code we copied in ChatGPT. After that, we need to make sure the public class matches up with the name we had provided while creating the C# script. So mine is enemy. And now let's save this project and go to Unity. Now to test the code, we need to play and go to our enemy, and as we collide with our enemy, the player disappears. Now that everything is working, now let's make the enemy follow us. So let's go to ChatGPT and let's ask ChatGPT to create us. So I'm going to be asking ChatGPT to generate me a enemy follow script, enemy follow player script in for Unity using C#. After ChatGPT had generated our code, let's copy code and go to Unity. Now let's create another C# script called as enemy follow with no spaces. Let's apply that script to our enemy. Now let's open our enemy follow script and let's copy to Unity using Unity engine. And let's just double check again for the public class if it's the same, and it's the same. So let's save that project and go to Unity. You can tweak these numbers as you want. And I'm going to drag my player into the player box right here. Now let's click play to test our code. Now as we see, the enemy follows a player. If the enemy collides with the player disappears. Now let's generate levels. So if we go to our scenes folder in assets, as you can see, I've created 2 scenes named as level 1 and level 2. Yours might be named as sample scene or something else. So I would recommend you to rename your scenes as level 1 and create another one, another scene named as level 2. As you can see, I don't need level 2 because I already have one. So I'm going to delete that. And now I'm going to build a simple scene. I'm going to be changing the texture for this block right here. This is going to be our teleporter. So assets. I'm going to change it to green. Now let's ask ChatGPT to create us a scene changer. So let's go to ChatGPT and click here. So please create me a C# script if a player collides with a object, the scene will change. Sorry about that. And now let's send that to ChatGPT. After ChatGPT had created the script and changed it, let's ask it to, could you change the code to a on trigger script. After ChatGPT has done generating the code, copy code. Let's copy the code and go to Unity. After we go to Unity, let's go to our C# script folder. Now let's create new C# script. Now let's name it scene changer. And now let's apply that to our green platform right here. After we applied the C# script, let's open the script up. Go to our the Visual Studio and we paste the code. So here I rename the public class to scene changer. And now let's save let's go to Unity. We also need to make sure that our scene has been added to the build settings. So we need to go to build settings. As you can see, I haven't added any scenes in our build settings. Let's go to our scenes and select both of them, holding shift, and drag it into the build settings area. Now we can close this window. Let's go to our green platform right here, and now we need to write our scene name. We need to go to level 2. Tick our box right here, is trigger. Let's replay again. Now if we touch our green box, we go to our scene 2 or level 2. As you can see, there's nothing in level 2 because we haven't set up anything. Now I'm just going to be doing a time lapse of me setting up everything. Now that I've set up the simple scene, let's go to our scene, level 1. You have to click save, and we get here. So we need to drag our player into a prefab folder. So I'm going to be quickly creating a prefab folder. So I'm going to be opening it and dragging my player, and it'll be a prefab. I'll show you what this does in a moment. I'm also going to be dragging my enemies into the prefab folder. And now let's go to our level 2 scene again, and let's click save. And now we're in level 2, and I'll quickly change the skybox, and now I'll go to assets, prefab, and drag my player in. So I'm gonna be positioning it all 0, and now let's drag our player up to be right on the surface of our platform. Perfect. Now let's also add in our enemy. So I'm going to be putting it right here so that the player cannot see the enemy. It will be like a surprise attack. Now that we've done that, we could also duplicate this enemy and put it somewhere else, so it'll be tricky for the player to run away. There we go. Now after we've created our whole entire the scenes and everything, at the end you could also create a UI and text mesh pro, so that you can create a text saying the end, thank you for like playing my game or something like that. So that's up to you if you want to do that. That's it for this video today. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.